Bah. Welcome in, hoopers. Much love to the shooters. You know that saying, different strokes for different folks? Well, this really applies to basketball, as there are different styles that play to different strengths, and there's no correct one way to shoot depending on your body and your physical gifts and tools. So we're going to look at three different shots, three different strokes for three different folks that are very different. Steph Curry, J.R. Smith, and Dirk Nowitziki. So, for instance, everybody's favorite shooter, Steph Curry, right? He dips the ball real low and shoots it up in one motion. Now, this is a really effective shot physically for lots of range, lots of arc, can be very accurate. However, since he's dipping it so low and shooting it on the way up, if you're right there, you could block it. However, Steph Curry has amazing lateral quickness and handles, and that's really what allows him to get his shot off, his step backs, his side to sides, his behind the back crossovers. The man can create space whenever he wants, so his shot, can look like Sean Marion. It doesn't matter, and it kind of looks like Sean Marion, by the way. We'll get into that in a different video. I just like to troll people. However, that's not going to work for Dirk Nowitziki, because Dirk is slow as fuck. He's a lumbering giant. He can't move side to side at all, right? So Dirk shoots overhead somewhat, right? And he's able to get away with that because he's 7 feet tall, he's strong as an ox, he's able to get good arc and range anyways, whereas Steph Curry would come up short. And that is really good for Dirk because he doesn't need to create space, he can just get that shot off, and it's unblockable, right? How can you possibly stop that, right? It's crazy. So Steph Curry's shot makes a lot of sense for him based on how his body is, and Dirk Nowitzki's shot makes a lot of sense for him for how his body is, even though these shots are very different. A third shot, which is also different, is J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith has really amazing vertical leap, and he uses it in his shot. Steph Curry generally, and Dirk, they release the ball the moment they leave the ground on the way up, very close to when they leave the ground, because that gives them the most power, that gives them the most release speed. However, J.R. Smith doesn't do that. He releases closer to the top of his jump because he jumps so fucking high, why not? And that makes his shot unblockable as well. If he can do that, why not do that? He jumps so high, and he's got the extra power, he's very strong and athletic, he's able to make up for releasing closer to the peak of his jump. And by the way, at the peak you have 0 extra speed, but he's able to get away with that because he's so strong, and that makes his release point, 10 feet high. It's just, why not do that if you're J.R. Smith? So that's different strokes for different folks. Think about who you are, what your body does, what your body has, and pick something that works for you, right? Now, if you made it this far, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to get our free and 1 3-point shooting workout below in the description. Much love to the shooters. See you inside.